Hello Scorpio, welcome to your June reading. This is a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody, so take what does resonate and leave the rest behind. Remember that you have free will, so if you see something that you don't align with, that you don't like, just change direction, change the GPS programming, switch lanes, make it happen, all right? This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please remember to check out any, your other astrological placements to get additional insights. Some of this is going to come out as testimony, so it just may be confirmation of what you're already experiencing or what you have experienced. Some of it will come out as, prophecy, a little bit predictive. Take it as it resonates. As I said, because it's a general reading, it won't resonate with everybody, okay? That's just not possible. But take what does, and let me know. Let me know what resonates. Put it in the comment box. Let me know how you're feeling. It'll help me connect with your energy for next time as well, Scorpio. All right, I'm going to pull a 7-card spread. I'm going to pull the initial 7 cards with the top deck, and then I'm going to pull some clarifiers with another deck. And then at the end, I'm going to pull some oracle cards, and we'll just get like a bird's eye view of the situation through the oracle cards. I like the way that works out. I'm probably going to change the spread the next time I do it, but for now I'll do the 7-card spread. And then next time we'll go with a different grouping of cards, okay? All right, so feel free to fast forward to the point where I get all of the cards out on the table, and then or watch me shuffle. Up to you. All right, I'm gonna get going without further ado. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see energy, the recent past. Energy for Scorpio in the recent past, please. Energy for Scorpio in the recent past, please. Energy for Scorpio in the present, please. Thank you, Spirit. Energy for Scorpio in the present, please. Thank you, Spirit. Energy for Scorpio in the near future. What energy is Scorpio moving into in the near future? Thank you. What's the advice for Scorpio? Thank you, Spirit. What's the advice? In the external, what energies do we have in the external right now for the month of June for Scorpio, please? Month of June in the external for Scorpio, please. Thank you, Spirit. Hopes and fears for Scorpio? Scorpio's hopes and fears right now. Thank you, Spirit. And the end of the month, what's the outcome, final outcome for Scorpio? All right, let's take a look at what we got, shall we? Okay, in the recent past, we have the Tower. Uh-oh. Okay, so there was a sudden upheaval. Now, because we're Scorpios, I'm a Scorpio myself, the Tower is not always a bad thing. Oftentimes we like the Tower. But something unexpected, a little bit of shake-up there. In the current energy, we have the Emperor. So taking back control over this shake-up, making plans, being the authority figure, being the architect, being the one with all the answers. In the near future, you have change, 2 of discs. So things are shifting in the near future. So it could also be you being very busy implementing these plans that you've been laying out. We'll clarify. In the advice, you have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is a call to be creative, to go ahead and dream, think big. This is definitely a call I'm getting for some of you to think big. This is also a call as the Queen of Cups to move forward from a place of love, a place of non-judgment, a place of non-judgment. Being non-judgmental as you move forward. coming from a very heart-centered place. It's going to be important that you do that. In the external, you have the Three of Wands. So this card is called Virtue in the top deck. This card talks about aligning mind, heart, and spirit so that you can move forward with victory. It's kind of a victory card. This is a far-reaching card, okay? So this is your ships coming in. This is you planning, more of that Emperor energy. This is plans, well-laid plans being made and being executed. So you are in a current environment that is really conducive to whatever plans that you're setting. The energy is very supportive around you right now, Scorpio. In your hopes and fears, you have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so you're worried, right? You're worried that things are not going to progress and move forward. It's just as simple as that, right? You want them to move forward, but you're afraid that you're going to be blocked by the external. And this is also negative thinking, because swords are thoughts, right? So it's, when you have this card in the hopes and fears position, it tells me that you're letting your fears get the better of you. So we're going to have to change that. And the Queen of Cups in your advice position, it's kind of like crossing that Ten of Swords. It's saying, cut out that negative thinking. You need to start thinking, you need to let your imagination run free in a positive way, all right? Because what you think about, you bring about. And so if you can keep your thought processes positive and creative and abundant, you'll be able to negate that negative thinking that you've got going around and around and around in your mind. And at the end of the month, you've got the Eight of Wands, which is great. So this is energy that kind of gets, any blocked energy that you may have been feeling, any of that like Ten of Swords kind of like, negative thinking that has just been preventing you from moving forward, that's going to go away. And you've got the Eight of Wands coming in. It's kind of like a breath of fresh air. And I love the Eight of Wands in this deck. It's called Swiftness. So that's like, a breath of fresh air. That's like a gust of wind that propels you forward. It's the lightning bolts in the center and the rainbow overhead. It's just clear sailing. For some, it's an aha moment. You may have an aha moment by the end of the month, and everything will be clear to you. You'll really understand how to move forward, and you'll be, you won't feel blocked anymore. All right, Scorpio, let's pull some clarifiers for you. I'm going to use, this deck for you, Mystical Moments Tarot deck for you, Scorpio. Let's get some stories here. What's going on? What's going on for Scorpio? The recent past clarifying the Tower, the Two of Wands. You have two cards here coming in, and Strength. So something that you were some kind of goal that you were trying to create for yourself, some kind of plan, just didn't really, you were just having a hard time making it work in the recent past. And something happened that kind of shook your belief that you could make it happen. I'm not really getting any kind of disaster here. I'm getting it's more of, Nine of Wands. I'm getting it more as a self-limiting, self-fulfilling prophecy, because your self-limiting beliefs kind of shook you out of that energy of being able to reach for your goal. She's got the world in her lap, and she's looking up at the moon, right? So it's just a really interesting card of like making plans, dreaming, trying to create the future for yourself, and then just kind of knocking it down on your own, either by being too impulsive or just by thinking negatively. So tell me about the Emperor in the present, please. The Three of Wands. So we got the Three of Wands again. So this is you kind of picking up the pieces and moving forward, setting that plan, looking out to sea and waiting for your ships to come in, but not just waiting for your ships to come in, because this is clarifying the Emperor for you, Scorpio. This is you actually figuring out how you're going to get your ships to come in. Because the Emperor takes control. The Emperor makes plans. The Emperor is the architect, the builder. So tell me more about this Three of Wands and the Emperor. The Page of Pentacles. So this is really you just doing the work now, getting everything organized, doing your research, watering your plants, tending to your garden, right? This is you putting in the work, basically. Creating the plan, putting in the work. Tell me about the Two of Discs in the near future for Scorpio, please. Seven of Pentacles. So again, this is you putting in the work. This is you figuring out how to reap, or how to, attain the biggest amount of benefits, basically. How to make your plan go the distance. How to really put into action, how to create what you want to create, and how to make it big, right? I'm really getting how to make it big, how to make it blossom, how to make it grow, how to turn it from a seed into an entire orchard. And that's where you're at. The Knight of Swords, yeah, that moving forward, that fast moving energy, that flying on a feather there with the paintbrush, this is you picking up a cause and moving forward with it. You're going to be busy in the near future, Scorpio. All of this is a lot of work that you're doing, right? And you have the willpower and you have the energy to get it done. Yeah, what you need to do is to not feel sorry for yourself and to just move. You've got that little Four of Cups that just popped out, but I'm going to put it back in the deck. Yeah, that's you moving forward and not letting anybody rain on your parade, basically, is what I'm getting off of that. Okay, why the Queen of Cups? What's your advice here? Let's clarify that Queen of Cups here. Thank you, Spirit. The Three of Pentacles. So we got the threes again. This is our first Three of Pentacles that popped up, but we have the Three of Wands twice. And now we have the Three of Pentacles clarifying the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is you thinking big, making your plans, moving forward. Also important for you, because this is in your advice position, to ask for help, Scorpio. I know, Scorpio, Scorpios don't always like to ask others for help. They sometimes, they just want to do it on their own, or they feel that they already know how to do something, so they don't ask for advice, right? Not always the best trait, and I'm guilty of that myself, I know, that's a Scorpio trait. But you can see here how the birds are helping this girl build this flower out of bricks, right? They're working together. So I think it's going to be important for you, Scorpio, to go ahead and reach out. This is going to be a group effort. Whatever this is that you're planning, you'll benefit from others helping you. So go ahead and ask for the help, and don't assume that you're not going to get the help. Assume that you will get the help, because people want to help you. Yeah, and you also have the Hierophant coming in as part of your advice, clarifying the Queen of Cups. So as you create this vision, this plan for the future, ask for help, and also step back a little bit. So traditionally, the Hierophant is going to tell you to do things the way you're supposed to do them. Follow the rules. If you need to, I'm also getting, for some of you, if you need to get a loan, go ahead and apply for the loan, right? Just make sure that you fill out everything correctly, right? Get some help, get an accountant, get a professional to help you put that together. But in this deck, it also, you see the owl is reading a book to the little girl. So the owl is passing on wisdom. So I think that for some of you, as we were talking about earlier, it's kind of hard for Scorpios sometimes to listen to advice or to even ask for advice. But I think that you'll really benefit from asking for advice and from listening to people whose opinions you trust. Ask them for advice on how to get this plan of yours moving, because this plan has a lot of support right now with the Three of Wands in the external. There's a lot of energetic support for you to get this moving. So don't be afraid to ask for advice and to ask for help, okay? All right, tell me about the Three of Wands in the external, please. Spirit, what's with the Three of Wands? The Knight of Wands. So messages coming in that'll help you move this forward. Whatever this is that you're working on, you're going to get a message that's going to really energize things. Good news is going to be coming in. Usually, you know, the Knight of Wands heralds good news on the work front, okay? So this is getting that job you wanted, getting the loan you wanted, getting, I don't know, getting the space you wanted to rent. You know, whatever the good news is for you, it's going to let you jump through that hoop. It's going to let you move forward. In the external, you also have Judgment. So this could be revisiting something that you tried to do in the past. And now, you know, you're reassessing things that you had done in the past. So for some of you, this is an actual project that you tried to get going in the past, but for some of you, this is looking at how things went down in the past and reassessing and moving forward from there, seeing what worked and what didn't work. For some of you, this is also saying that the time is coming near to being the right time to move all of this forward, but it's not quite there yet. So patience will be needed throughout the month. I think just instinctively before we pull cards with the Eight of Wands at the end of the month, you may find some sort of delay, a little bit of delay throughout the month, only for it at the end of the month to kind of everything to free up. So all restrictions that you've had on this project for over the next couple weeks will free up by the end of the month. So just be patient there. Your hopes and fears, clarifying the Ten of Swords, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So, you know, you keep going back and forth between thinking that this isn't going to work for you and then knowing that you have the skill set and the determination and the ability to make it work. And this, whatever this is, you know, I think this is also going to really give you independence. It's going to give you financial independence, and that's what you're hoping for. So, you know, tempering the negative thoughts is going to be really important for you. All right, you really, I can't stress that enough for you, Scorpio, this month. You really need to think positively, okay? All right, now tell me about the Eight of Wands at the end of the month, Spirit. Please clarify that Eight of Wands at the end of the month, please. The Empress, so tons of abundance, tons of this is you moving forward. This is growing. This is building what you want to build. This is watching the seeds of your plans start to blossom, right? The Empress is all about abundance and growth and potential and creation. So by the end of the month, whatever logjam you've been experiencing, you will experience over the next week or two, by the end of the month, that will clear up for you, Scorpio, okay? You'll be able to move forward, and it'll happen quickly, too, right? So she's super abundant, and with the Eight of Wands, that's saying whatever, you also got the Ace of Wands, that's saying whatever, go ahead you need to get at the end of the month is going to happen. It's going to propel you forward quickly. It's going to give you this burst of energy. You see the flower, she opens the book and this giant flower just pops up. That's the Empress there making that happen. Because we have the Eight of Wands, it's going to happen quickly too. So you're going to have this delay, and then all of a sudden, boom, this like massive burst forward. And then we end with the Death card, massive transformation. So whatever this is going to bring in a huge change to your life. This is definitely starting a new phase for you. Whatever this project is, whatever this move is, whatever this career thing is, this is not necessarily, I'm not really getting love out of this. I'm definitely getting, this is more security oriented. This is more job, project, something like that. Okay. All right, let's pull some oracle cards for you, Scorpio. We'll pull an oracle card from Nature's Whispers, and then we'll pull an oracle card from the Blue Messiah deck. So, thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for Scorpio for the month of June? What advice do you have through the oracle for Scorpio for the month of June, please? Okay, Scorpio, you got Love Matters. And you got Adventure. I'm going to read to you from the book. These are pretty quick and short. Short and sweet, but potent. So let me read these to you real fast. So Love Matters, number 43. The way you handle things is important. There will always be many challenges and life lessons, as that is part of this experience. Choose to learn from your encounters. Get your heart ready to receive and allow for the various emotions you may be feeling. Consider what makes you happy. It is time for you to allow yourself a day of enjoyment. Love who you are and be willing to give and receive love unconditionally. Okay, and that goes with that's another beautiful interpretation of the Queen of Cups in your advice position. So that's beautiful. And then we're going to go to Adventure. Let me read that one for you. Adventure. It is an excellent time to take a short jaunt anywhere that inspires you. If you enjoy horseback riding or riding a bike, create the opportunity to do this. Just get outdoors and travel. It will help you break out of your routine. It may also expose you to a different outlook, a new opportunity, or an escapade. You are really going to feel so much better after taking a break. There's no feeling quite like having the wind blow through your hair or the sun on your back. Very true. I'm a Scorpio. I think I'm gonna take that advice and go on an adventure. That sounds really nice to me, as I'm sure it does to you after we've all been on lockdown for so long. All right, let me pull one last card here from the Blue Messiah Oracle deck. This usually takes us out even farther, gives us an even higher perspective on our situation throughout the month. So let's see what advice we have for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, Spirit, what advice do you have through the Oracle for Scorpio for the month of June? All right, Scorpio, you got two cards. You got Sound Healing, which popped out first, and Perfectionism. So let me, I might not read the whole thing, but let me, look, we got the little Buddha's head sticking out there. Super cute. All right, let me let me read really quickly from these, because both wanted to pop out for you pretty forcefully. All right, so let's see. Sound Healing. This card reminds you of the power of sound on your human form. Your body is made up of vibrating energy. Your cells are made up of atoms, which are made up of particles. These particles, when closely examined, are nothing more than vibrating energy. So no matter what, your body is constantly vibrating. Because of this, sound frequencies, such as singing and music, can have profound healing effects on the body. As vibrating beings, it is easy to be positively or negatively affected by vibrational energy. Words, songs, and music have the power to enhance your life experience or to serve as a catalyst to reaching your full potential. Stay conscious of what you absorb energetically. Feed your body with sounds that heal and inspire you. A simple act of switching to soul-stirring music instead of the radio can work wonders and assist you in entering a state of flow. By absorbing healing sounds, you become more aware of your connective nature and oneness with all life. That card is connected to all chakras. Nurture all chakras with sound healing. Listen to ambient music, mantras, and the natural sounds of nature to uplift and rejuvenate the soul daily. All right, let me go to the Perfectionism card. All right, there's a Chinese proverb, it says here, that says a diamond with a flaw is worth more than a pebble without imperfections. And that's like the whole wabi-sabi philosophy of creating art. If you're not familiar with it, then Google it. Wabi, W-A-B-I, Sabi, S-A-B-I. It talks about art is not art unless there is imperfection. It's very profound stuff. All right, anyway, if you have drawn this card, it is time to really embrace who you are, even your vulnerabilities and perceived imperfections. Let go of the notion of being someone that your mind says you're supposed to be. Fear wears many masks, and one of the most debilitating of these masks is the need to be perfect. And I apologize, I don't know if you heard my dog there, but she's snoring. In striving for perfection, energetic blocks of self-criticism and judgment are often formed. These blocks then grow into barricades that not only affect your self-esteem and morale, but may also prevent you from achieving your desired dreams. Embrace your vulnerabilities. In doing so, you become more authentic in every facet of your life. Let go of what others may think of you and allow your powerful light to truly shine. To accept others, you must first completely accept yourself with unconditional love and compassion. And that's also the Queen of Cups. When you do this, the light within you will radiate even more brightly, and you will be of better service to humanity. Stop giving yourself such a hard time. Rejoice in what you have already achieved, and bask in the glory of all your accomplishments. Go forth now with increased vigor, courage, and determination. You have what it takes to go all the way. This card is connected to the solar plexus chakra. So your exercise is to do something completely out of your comfort zone. Do so with no self-judgment, criticism, or fear of not being good enough, or fear of being imperfect. I like that, but Scorpio, do something, take yourself out of your comfort zone as long as it's safe, right? Don't do anything that's not safe. Okay, thanks for watching, Scorpio. That's all I've got for you for today. Hope you found this helpful. If you did, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Leave a comment for me. Let me know what you think. And I just want to thank you for being here. Thank you for doing the work on yourself, because as you do the work on yourself, you make your community and you make the world a better place. So thank you. That's all I got for you for now. I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.